This is Kim Redding with Denton, and I'm here with Venetta Petties. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We're here today to talk to her about two of her businesses that she owns. One is called Pink Glitter Events, and the other one is The Girl Who Twirls Cotton Candy. So this is an awesome story.
Thank you.
And so if you don't mind, we'll talk about the first one called Pink Glitter Events, if you'll tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So Pink Glitter Events we're a wedding and event planning company. I would say 90% of what we do are weddings. We do some events like milestone birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, things like that. I take a limited number of those a year just because weddings take up so much of my time there. But yeah, we bring your vision to life. We take that vision and execute it and offer coordination on that day of, but help with, we offer full planning, which is where I'm working with them from the beginning where they're saying, I'm engaged. Right. What do I do next? To partial planning, which is kind of like, okay, I'm engaged. I have my venue. We have a date, but I need help with some other things. To just what I call wedding day management, which is where I have everything. I have all my wedding vendors. I have my venue. I just need someone to kind of step in a few weeks before and help me out and to be there the day of and handle everything. So it runs smoothly. So
you kind of are the masterpiece behind it, like running everything and helping that person on that stressful day make it a pretty day.
Exactly. I always compare it to, think of like a play, right? And so a play has that director or that stage manager. So I'm like that director stage manager. I'm behind the scenes, right? And all you see maybe are the actors and actresses, but there's someone telling them, okay, you go out now. Okay, exit stage right, People so that would be, So
it's a one-stop shop kind of for whatever. So they do a consult with you the first time? Is that how... Like if I was to come that one day and talk to you about it, I'd kind of tell you my story and then you fit me in a package?
Absolutely. I try to, thank goodness for Zoom. That's one thing COVID brought to life that's been helpful. So I do a phone consult or Zoom. I prefer Zoom because I like to see who I'm talking to. I'm really a big believer in that there has to be a connection, right? I have to like you as much as you like me, right? If you're, we meet and you're like, oh, I'm not really feeling her, that's okay, right? Because if there's no connection, we're not going to work well together.
Especially when it gets stressful that time.
Exactly. They have to trust.
Well.
Yes, exactly. Or sometimes I'm looking you in the eye and saying, you got this, and you have to know, I know what I'm saying. So we would have that consult. I like to get to know their love story because again, that helps me to build that relationship with them and to see what is the best package for them. I ask them questions about, do you have a venue? What wedding vendors do you already have? Where are you at in the planning process? So that helps me then to pair them with the best package for them. I don't look at the money wise of it, right? And I'll tell couples, when I tell you a package, I always recommend two. I would say, okay, so it sounds like you're more of the wedding management, where I step in 6 weeks before your wedding day. However, you also could benefit from partial planning because I would offer you this, this, and this. Go talk to your fiance. Y'all take a few days, talk about it. Go to my website, look at my 94 reviews, which I'm very proud of. There, read my bio to learn about me. And then, if you feel like we're a good fit, give me a call. And I'll leave it at that.
I love that. So it's like a matching for you guys too. And then also, it sounds like someone on a budget. So when someone asks me about you, the budget is flexible from, like you said, from a little bit of help, holding it, to all the way from the beginning to the end of the presentation. If you don't mind, just tell us how to contact you and what's the best way.
Absolutely. So the best way I would always say is to go to my website, which is pinkglitterevents.com, and it's events with an S. So you go there and you're able to, the reason why I like people to go there first, because you can learn more about me. You can view my packages. I'm very transparent. I have my pricing on my website, so that way like, okay, is she in my budget? Because I don't want to waste your time and, vice versa.
No, sometimes you just get on there and you have to call that person and go back this way. It's a win-win.
Right, exactly. You know what you're getting into. Like, okay, her wedding management is this much. This is what I want. They can read my reviews, but on there I have a contact form, so they can fill out that contact form. It comes to me. I then contact contact them and say, hey, you know, this is Venetta with Pink Glitter Events.
Right.
You know, let's talk about what services you're interested in, and let's set up a phone consult.
Oh, I love that. Okay, and then tell me this: why Denton? Why Denton County? Why here?
Yeah, so I would say, you know, we moved here to Denton. Oh my gosh, it's probably been 15, 16 years ago, and I'm from a small town of about 6,000 people in Central West Texas. So Denton automatically felt like home to me. I'm not a Dallas girl. I'm not, you know, I'm not one of those who's going to go live in a high rise in downtown Dallas. You know, anywhere out there. So Denton feels like home, even though it's much bigger than where I came from. And the people here are so supportive. It feels like a community. You know, when I launched my business, you know, the local newspaper did an article on us. And it was just amazing how people have rallied around us. People who I've never even met have referred me.
I love that.
And I've seen it in, you know, in different Facebook groups. And I'm like, and I'll go and click on their name and I'm like, I don't even know who this person is. We're not Facebook friends. Like, how do they, you know, but it's just, that's just how the Denton community is. They have really rallied around us and just have supported us so much. So
I love that. You know why? Because I see you everywhere. Like I see your information, and I want to be able to share it. So I love that you put it all in context. And we can go to your website, find you, and everything else. So
and that the pricing is on there. Like it's no,
that's really important.
It is, because when you go to a website and there's no pricing, it's kind of frustrating, right? Because you're like,
wait for somebody.
You're like, well, how much is it? Is it in my, you know, can I afford it? So that's one thing that's really big for me.
Well, thank you. Thank you guys for joining us on this one. Stay tuned for our next video, and we're going to talk about the girl who twirls cotton candy. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for watching Why Denton.